saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Clock for now at the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey, but hope these fans came prepared. We are expecting rain during the game here at MetLife Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going.
26-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Gain of 11 right out of the gate, and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll go again with Scatterboot. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On first down, Dart. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Saints nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with a chance. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Off the play fake. Here's Chuck. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Loss of 6 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
Third and long. Here's Chuck. He's going to take a shot downfield. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5.
Hey, alert. Good set. You're good. Sit.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. On the give, it's Scatterboot. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set. Right. 318 set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jackson Dart. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw that.
Saints nothing.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. first and 10. Here's Shuck. That went out wide to Achane. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A run, and it's Achane. And he's going to have the Saints first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on third and 2. From the gun, it's Shuck. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
To throw is Shuck. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Dart gonna fake it to Scatteroo and look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
To the air once more is Dart. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That is caught. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. A try here for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Giants will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Latest reports are that the rain clouds have pushed on. Hopefully, we are dry the rest of the way as they get set for 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. He's inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Throwing is shot. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a give to Achane. And he will score! Devon Achane. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The PAT, up and good. Saints get back in it. It is 21-7. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Good set. Georgia.
They'll start this on the ground with Scannable. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Good set.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan.
Gain of a yard.
Here's 3rd and 2. Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Giants.
Yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 43-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's caught, and it's Cam Scannable. He'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Scannable. And he will have a Giants 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and 2.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now toss, left side, it's Scatterboot. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Look wide, get this one complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Scatterboot. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scatterboot. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Kristen Miller on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Georgia. Hey, look.
A play fake. Now Dart. Moving outside the pocket. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
You know, we say this so often in this league, Mike, the greatest strength of some of these guys can also be a little bit of their weakness. And in this case, he's trying to buy more time with his feet. We've seen him do this successfully time and time again. This time it catches up to him, and he takes the sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by J.T. Woods. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A run here with Achane. And he's going to have the Saints first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Down to the 10. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point is good. And the Saints back within 10. It's now 24-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Austin now to return this. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Georgia. Get set. Get set.
On first down, Dart. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Get set. Hey, bring it to your set.
To throw is Dart. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the run to the right. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Finding room across midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
38 yards on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Once again, it's Achane. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, Achane. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point, up and good. The Saints cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Scatterboo. He'll get about 2. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Scatterboo. And to be brought down right around the 40. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On second down, Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboo. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First down.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time, it's Scatterboo. And he barrels his way into the end zone. And Scatterboo. Touchdown, Giants. The kicking team up for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Saints 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devon Achane to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down
Second
at the
and 7.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Now Shuck.
Second and 7.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Shuck on third down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the return, it's Austin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 38-yard
Now
line.
a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Second. One leg. 3 2 7.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Emerson. It's a gain
Ball
of 7.
spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Easy. Panther. 3 2 7.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Wide open, middle of the field, he's got his receiver. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Giants are going to extend their lead.
38, Saints 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achan. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Now a give to Achan, heading right. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints first down.
On the handoff, this is Achan. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
They'll try to run. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more.
Brings up second and 9 at the 21.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. From the 21, here's second and 9. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds. But there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Now, Dart. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. On now, Pro Bowler with the Ravens a season ago. Now the punter for the Giants, Jordan Stout, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. Chuck looking to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. He's inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Well, I mean, it's just a tough spot for a quarterback. Fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know you have to kind of force the ball downfield a little bit if you're going to have any chance of coming back. And the defense is just sitting back there saying, you know, throw it at us. Thank you. We'll take it. And they end up taking that one back for a touchdown. And it looks like it's celebration time right now on that sideline.
And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Achan. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. He'll bring up 2nd and long.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A 39-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Saints.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. That one out wide to Achan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This is 3rd and 6. The air once more. Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. He's got it at the 3. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 1-yard line.
Achan is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the...
We'll try to run it in with Achan. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Charlie Smith to
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Hands are bit. 3 into your set.
Throwing is Dart. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tried to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Good set.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Open man, Matt Slayton. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Darius Slayton, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here's a give to Achek. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run up the middle with Achek. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the play.
They'll stay on the ground with Achek. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints
A run,
first down.
and it's Achek. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 5.
He was brought down by J.T. Woods. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's shut.
41-yard
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's shut. That's deep for Olave. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall.